Hello, everybody. My God, it's so loud. Everything is so loud. Hello, hello, hello. I apologize for everything in my life. Why is it so dark? Is this one? Oh, this is down. Hello, kitties. The little kitty. Why does that look... Oh, there we go. Okay. I was like, why does it look not normal? There we go. We're better. I feel like I put up the resolution so high that it looks like almost too real now. Hello, 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 hello. Whew, give me a second. Hello, everybody. Bidet, 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 bidet. Hello, everybody. Should I get... Well, I'm not even going to bother with the cat cam. I have it all set up, but... What are you doing? Go up on the thing. Let me see if I could get... It's just Coco right now. I'll say hi to everybody in a second. Coco. Here. Go play with that. There we go. Have her go play with that. Maybe I'll set up the cat cam just because I set it up. I might as well do it, right? It's like 2 seconds. Video capture device. And there she is. There you go. You see Coco. It's that easy. Oh, and you could see me too. You could also see me. That's Coco just chilling on the bed. Was that exact size? It was almost exact to size. I think it's just off by a slight little bit. Whatever. You can see me in the background. Let me move the camera a little just in case she plays on the bed. Dee, 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 dee. It's probably good enough. Is that taking me out of it yet? No. I just don't want to have me on both cameras in case I'm showing something. But hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. My apologies. I was all set up. I was way ahead. I posted everything on Patreon today. But then I laid down and I started getting really tired. I stayed up and I watched Prey. Those of you who didn't know, the Predators 5 came out, also known as Prey. And I watched it at 2 o'clock in the morning and then edited it up. By the time I went to sleep, the sun was up. And then I had work this morning. And I don't know. I wouldn't even say I'm so much as tired as I am just not there. I literally feel like I'm floating. I haven't had anything to drink. I've just had a hit an hour or two ago. So I'm if it looks like I'm off, it's because I am literally running on no sleep. So I'm in a daze. Who is in the chat? Let us go through because I got to hit the radiator. What is Coco doing? Coco's just sitting there hanging out. All right. We got Colvin, who I said often is #1, I believe, in the chat. Bidet Critters, Colvin. We've got Amelia, Callisto Warrior Queen, Gigi Gideon Gamer, Alex Hodges. Alex Hodges. I feel like I've seen you, but not as often, so I have to repeat your name and think about it. Is that Alex Villalobos? That might be Alex Villalobos. It's similar tinted picture. I don't know if it's the same. Either way, welcome if you're not Alex Villalobos. Daniel O'Day, Ninja Master, Bidet everyone, Catherine Trueblood, Bidet all sending out love to each. Overlord's got me working alone tonight, so I might not get to sync and watch before the stream ends, but I will be here sporadically. I had to, my eyes had to, focus it on that. Sporadically is correct. Ninja Master, I'll be sure to take an extra look at my radiator in tribute for you. I'm sure we will as well. All of us. All of us. I appreciate it, Ninja Master says. And I'll get pizza on my way home in about an hour. 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours? Oh, in about 3.5 hours. I so need to check on my radiator as well. Jay, don't forget the scab story. Amelia with the scab story, yes. Amelia, where did I say to remind me the scab story? Was that Talks Machina? I feel like that was Talks Machina. And it was Brian telling the disgusting scab story. If you guys aren't familiar, when I catch back up in the chat, we will hit the radiators. I will tell you a scab story, and then we're going to roll with it. We also got the subscriber counter up, which honestly is I don't know. I probably should have it darker. I think it has something to do with the purple. If you look in the side, you can see the sub counter. I just realized this minute it's on a very dark background. But it's there. It's live. Subscribe if you haven't. Like if you haven't. But let's run through. We got Chimiki Piro. Even though I know I've seen you a million times, I feel like I butcher your name every time. Chimiki Piro. Even though I feel like it sounds right, I also feel like I butcher it. But welcome. T-Spark. Vero G. Ninja Master again. See you then. Extreme Neoclassical. What is up, my friend Al? The Hiking Viking. Hey everybody, hey Jay, D&D was canceled tonight due to a few players being out of town. I was going to say, we usually don't see the Hiking Viking this early. If anything, we are blessed by a late night visit around 11:30, 12 o'clock. How exciting we get the Hiking Viking. I was going to say, how exciting we get to hike with the Viking. It's Friday. Yes, it is, my friend. The Hiking Viking, glad to see you with us again. Teal Bird, what is up? Das Grove, Mad Loath. Nuckin' Futz, the dude JB, my moderator. Oh, we have Dwarven Radiator Forge Fund, Ninja Master. Ninja, are you already at work? Are you going to work? Are you on a break right now? Because I want to hit you when we're all good to go. Appreciated the $10 donation from Ninja Master. Ninja Master has given a minimum of 10 or 20, maybe even $30 every week for a month now, at least. I've got to go look. I told you guys every month I get the things, the statistics. But we're going to start making a thing over here for Ninja Master. A little picture of you going like, with a big pizza. Jeff Lundy, I just saw you there. Michael McGuigan. We got Dathan Husel. I almost feel like Dathan is Nathan. It's like Nathan, but with a D. I don't think I've seen you before because I feel like I would have remembered that. Welcome if I haven't. Welcome if I have. CJ Cook, what is up, my friend? Who else we got here? Did I miss anybody? I am delivering at the moment. Been working since 10 a.m. My lord. I just got back from vacation. Jeff Lundy, beep beep. I'm here, friends. I might not be in chat much because I have y'all in another window while I edit video /play games. Got ya. I was like, what am I reading here? Clever name I made. I also saw you in there and somehow I missed you when I was shuffling through. How are we looking for episode 26 Sunday live stream? What is this, 23rd? Let me do the math real quick so I could give you somewhat of a ballpark answer. 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, all right, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th. I think that'll be perfect. I honestly think that might be perfect to do the 26th. I'm going away the following week or it's either the following week or the week after, but even then it's not on a Friday, so it shouldn't conflict even if it was the same week, but I think we should be good that week. Ninja Master is delivering a pizza, so we're not going to hit the radiators until I get the go from Ninja Master. It is past 9, but there is one other thing I was going to do. What was I going to do? I was like, I'm going to do this. Oh, the scab story. I'm going to tell the scab story. If you guys didn't see, I'm so down for the 26th stream. I don't want to confirm it 100%, but like 90% chance that works. I'm going through the weekends in my head, and the Friday after the first week of September is a little, like a lot going on. Not a little. There's a lot going on in my life outside of this. But that's like the first into the second week of September. I feel like if this is the 23rd episode, the last week of August should be episode 26. And that is probably the lightest week of my next 2 months. So that should be fine. The 21st should be on August 20th. I think the 21st, that's fine. That week or the week after would even work. I feel like the last 2 weeks of August are my most flexible. So yes, it looks like that will work. I will confirm it in the next video, Talks Machina or episode part 1 of episode 24. I'll confirm it for sure. But maybe we'll do that episode 26. I'm guessing it's an important one. But as you can see, I wore my Jester shirt today because I feel like her having the connection to Vandrin or knowing Vandrin, but I did think more about it, and I'm guessing it's because Ford probably told her. There is another reason I wore Jester's shirt. I'm trying to think back to what made me wear it. Jester did something towards the end of the episode or something. Either way, Jay, did you know that Keela statue is now available for pre-order? It ships between April and June. Somebody did tell me that Keyleth was available. However, I did not pre-order it. I have pre-ordered Grog. I have filled out my order form, and they are shipping me a new arm for Bo. Bo, if you guys didn't know, my sideshow Bo, the arm was cracked. Like the arm where it fits in. I don't know if you guys remember, but when I was putting it together, I'm like, why does the arm not feel like it's right? And then I looked, and it had a crack. And when I applied the littlest bit of pressure after, it just went snap and broke in half. Ruby of the Sea, she sent her a message. Yes, that is why. I feel like we are actually establishing things. We got her mother to speak to her through this, what is it called? That she's sending. I forget exactly, but yes, has a lot to do with that. So we went with the Jester shirt. But let's tell the scab story. Ninja Master, when you are done and you are ready to hit the radiator, we will hit the radiator. This is also a long one. This is like not a long one. It's like an hour and 50 minutes. It's a little short of 2 hours, so longer than we've had recently. I feel like recently we've only had like hour 20 minute, hour 30 minutes. Sending. Yes, it was sending. Cheers, my friends. We're just going to have a sip. I will tell the scab story. Those of you who watched Talks, I believe it was Talks Machina, because Brian brought it up. Brian on Talks Machina, Alpha Talk, brought up how to get back at he made it sound like it was a friend, but they would do crappy things to each other all the time. They were like kind of just constantly going back and forth. That's how I took it. Regardless, he had a giant scab, and he said his friend would eat a bag of beef jerky, and he said he ripped his scab all up and stuffed it in the bag of beef jerky, so his friend ate his gnarly, peeled up scab. I don't know if you'd call it his friend. His horrible enemy, apparently. That's great. I've got everything pre-ordered. The scab story and some other story. So, when Brian told this story, he was telling other stories. There was other things going on. And I said, remind me in the live stream if we have time, I will tell the scab story. So I will tell you, I love Jester Sending Spells, the best comedy ever. Man, that was disturbing, but I loved it. Yeah, it's very disturbing. Literally, he said this is real. Brian said he ripped his scab up, put it in a bag of food, knowing someone would eat it, and his friend ate it. That's gross. He ate his scab. A person ate Brian's scab. I don't know how much of it. He probably didn't eat too much. He was a bully. The 50 Cent story. Oh, there was also the 50 Cent story. That was also a bullyish type of story. All right, we're going to go both real quick. The 50 Cent story is the easiest of the two. It is quick. It's related to having somebody eat or ingest something that is disgusting, like Brian did with his friend with the beef jerky scab. The 50 Cent story is, there was a kid who used to hang out at the arcade, and I won't give his real name, but those of you, well, some people would know that grew up with me and know the area, but people used to bully him, and he used to go out of his way to give himself his own nickname. He gave himself the nickname 50 Cent, and he was this very awkward kid. And I've tried to figure out the nicest way to put it. He was one of these kids who would get bullied, but instead of fighting the bullies back, he would kind of play into it and almost make fun of himself to sort of, I guess, have them stop. And instead it just would domino into like 10 times worse of things would happen to this kid. And I wasn't friends with him. I worked at the arcade at the time, and he would just randomly come wandering through. So long story short, everyone was outside drinking beer, and everyone had 40s, and 50 came outside and was like, yo, oh, everyone's drinking alcohol. Mind you, everyone was like underage. Everyone was under the age of probably 18 at this point. It was probably like 18, 19-year-old kids. I myself was only like 17 or 18 at the time. He went out back. Everyone was drinking. They were like, if you go inside and get us like a cheesesteak or something like that, come back out. We'll let you have some beer. We'll give you like a 40. I was inside working. I didn't know this was going down the way it happened, but he came inside, ordered food, goes back out. Long story short, while he was in there ordering the cheesesteak, they had either drank or dumped out one of the 40s, and all of them took turns pissing in the bottle. They all took turns pissing in a 40. And 50 Cent took a huge swig, and all I saw from the back door was him be like, awesome, and go like, gulp, 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 and then be like, pure, and spew everywhere. Because he luckily knew that he wasn't drinking beer. But that reminded me very much of the Brian eating the beef jerky scab story. Maybe worse. I don't know. What's worse? What's worse? Drinking a bunch of random people's piss or eating Brian scab? What do you think is worse? Let's have a survey in the chat. But that is my 50 Cent story. The other funny thing of this all is this was during the rapper 50 Cent. This was when he was becoming popular, and the kid I'm talking about was like this 19-year-old overweight white kid. So it made it even odder in the sense that 50 Cent was at his peak of like popularity, probably in my like late teens, early 20s. And this kid was nothing like that. It was like the total opposite of what you'd imagine 50 Cent the rapper being. But it was gross. It was horrible and gross. I stand corrected. So some guy named himself 50 Cent before 50 Cent was a well-known rapper, because that's what I'm taking from this story. No, it was actually around the time where 50 Cent was like really famous. So whenever that was, is when this story took place. I'm imagining I was in my late teens, early 20s, but it was a good 15, 20 years ago when 50 Cent was like at his peak. Because I'm 40 years old now. That is disgusting. You, Budweiser, I'd say the scab was worse because at least Fitty spit out the piece. Yes, he immediately, I saw from the back door, the way the arcade is, you could see a clear shot out the back. And I literally saw him go like, I was going to do it. And I'm like, I can't do it with this. Basically, it looked like he immediately spit it out. Maybe some went down, but hey. Urine is sterile and scabs are not, but I still think piss is worse. Urine is somewhat sterilized. I mean, kind of. I don't know. Scab seems worse. I would think the scab is worse, honestly. And I knew all the guys who may have partaken. Not that I'm saying it's okay to drink the piss of anybody, but it wasn't like random strangers. It was like people he went to school with, people he knew, people he grew up with. Obviously, not the greatest group of gentlemen, but that was the 50 Cent story. But yeah, if you go, like, I'm trying to, like, when was 50 Cent famous? I feel like it was in, like, the late 90s, early 2000s. 50 Cent. Ready? We're going to look it up. 50 Cent. When was Find Me in the Club? Find Me. Whenever that song was. It was around, I feel like it was around that time. 2003. He was already super famous for Find Me in the Club in 2003. So I was probably like in my late teens. Like I said, I'm 40 now. So if you go back 20 years, it would have been almost 20 years ago. I was probably in my late teens, early 20s. Because he had already like given himself this name. And it was around that time, like 2004. So it all kind of matches up. I was like right out of high school into college, that kind of age. I know I wasn't legally drinking at that time because I remember I remember seeing it and thinking to myself, like, I honestly don't even remember. I don't even know if I knew what beer tasted like at that point, kind of. So that was my 50 Cent story. What the hell is going on over there? Someone is blasting music in my living room or my TV just turned on. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I'm literally trying to listen. It's some kind of show. Ninja Masters ready, everybody. Radiators. Ninja Masters ready. Radiators. And then we're starting because I just realized it's almost 9:15. At some point, maybe at the end, will tell the scab story. Actually, I'll tell the scab story. Anyway, Radiators, everybody, feel free. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Let me know if the sub counter is working. I feel like the sub counter is working. But anyway, Radiators, my grasp on time appears to be questionable. I could have sworn 50 Cent was like 2010. The Hiking Viking, you got me thinking, but I had remembered specifically not being a drinker at the time. Because honestly, like, this is where my mind goes. I'm such a beer drinker at this point that I feel like I would have remembered that story for different reasons. Like, I would have been outside drinking with them. And I specifically remember not caring that they were drinking, which is odd because, like, 3 years later, I was the biggest drinker you would have ever seen in college. Ready? Radiators. All right. We're going to scab story and then we're jumping in. I already got the clock set up. You guys let me know if my clock is the same as your clock. We're going to raise the tower, take away the black screen. We got the clock over here. That's the time I got on the clock. Oh, look at Coco. It's so adorable. Adorable. Let me... Video capture device. Where's... I just want to make sure that this is below. I don't have to have the whole top of the cushion. So ready? We're going to lower Coco a little bit. Coco is going to... Come on, how many windows do I have open? There we go. All right, there you go. You see little Coco, and you got the subtitles, and you got the clock. Is everyone good? You want to hear the scab story, or should we start? We're going to take a vote. Scab story, or we start? I've clearly gotten awake. You guys see I'm wide awake now. Wide awake. I'm wide awake. Who sings that? I'm wide awake. Remember, it's 3:15 a.m. in France. Oh, ready for the radiator check? I could have sworn, let's start, have bird will travel, right? We are have bird will travel. Okay, looks like there's a delay by a minute or two. Unsubscribed counter is the same. Really? Let me take a look. Ah, it's because I have to do this. I think I have to do this. And let me know now if it's it should be working now. The sub counter should be active now. Sometimes if I click the back window, it turns it off. Anywho, let's jump in. We'll tell the scab start. All right, more starts than scab story. We'll tell the scab story at the end. It is running a little late. We're almost 9:20. So I'm just going to jump right in, guys. We're all set up. It's 1:56:30. 1:56:30. I just want to make sure. 1:56:30, 1:56:30. Everything's on 1:56:30. All right. We're just going to roll right into it. 3, 2, 1, go. Beautiful. We're in. Let's dive back in. If you need volume, there's volume for like a minute or two.
At the Keystone Pub, you gather your things.
If you guys need volume.
Upstairs.
If not, there goes volume. It has left the building. Hair of the dog. Wrangle up the cart. All right, guys. So we saw Uma. We have to go to the apothecary. I do declare. I totally forgot. Guys, how does the resolution look compared to other weeks? I turned it up to 4K. I don't know why, but it wasn't on 4K. I feel like it looks very clear. She forged it? Do you have your forgery kit? I want to forge with our forgery kit. Did, all right, meet us at the apothecary. Well, depending on who we're with. Looks very better. I concur. Concur. The fungal font looks pretty good. Have bird will travel. What is that from? Is that from a show? Paladin? Paladin. I love that Tal'dorei keeps saying, don't forget me, it's at the apothecary. Why do I feel like Kiri? Nein. Ja. Oh my god. Did she just say wrapped around his weenie? I'm pretty sure that's what was just said. I just love that that's going to become a thing. Keep her. What do we do with Kiri? Why not? Yeah, why can't we keep Kiri with us? No, we're keeping her. No. Yeah, what it was, she's like part of our family. Why can't we leave her with somebody temporarily and be her family? Aren't they dead? Kiri is the best. I feel like we should be able to keep Kiri. Maybe bring her back to the gentleman. That sounds horrible too, but for now. I don't think she has anybody. I mean, hey, I'm all for bringing her home, but I don't think she's got family left. Not any that we're going to find. Yeah, I think we could train her. What if we turn her into a little mercenary? We have free labor. I mean, I'm all for taking care of her, but we could have like a free little soldier. Soldiers. Just draw some birds. I am 100% about bringing her back home. One, we don't know where that is. Two, she made it sound like many of them are dead, if not all of them. I want to keep Kiri. Mercenaries make great foster parents. I say so. She has like 7 hit points. Frumpkin's got 1 or 2. Smythe Durbin. All right. That in itself is worth it. We were paying 50 gold. We just gave a gross troll heart. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what this shit does. You can send a message to a creature with which you are familiar. The message could be 25 words or less. I think I love Smythe. Smythe isn't a bad guy, he's just crazy. I don't think he's a bad guy. I think he's just freaking insane. Riboflavin. That is a lot. Yeah. I think that's a friggin' awesome deal. No. He's paying us. That wasn't Bo. That wasn't Bo making that mistake. He's going to give us a topper. He's going to go on top of that and give us 50. Marisha, my God. Oh my God. Worst negotiator ever. That you couldn't plan. Like, that's like something you couldn't even play. But look at Ford, it's still laughing. I got 25 gold for that. Like, what? I still can't believe it. She goes, I'll even throw in 25. Like, what? Oh. We got a potion that could help with Taliesin has been way more outspoken. I've said this recently. I almost feel like now that we're not near the gentleman, he's more spoken than he was, more outspoken. Get the manhood thing. Look at Smythe. I love it. Yeah. Right now, Matt's got a bunch of good ones going. Smythe, Kiri, the gentleman we're going to go back to. Everyone is freaking out. Yeah, like, does Smythe see all these giggling crazies? What? Why? Is he going to smash Kiri with a stone? Jeff, what the heck was that? Caleb is a meat shield compared to Kiri. Molly can't always be so lively and outspoken. That's what I figure. I'm guessing at this point. I'm thinking that's the case. Because when we were around the gentleman in that area, Molly was zipped up. So everyone's just as in the dark as me right now. He's randomly looking for a baseball-sized stone. What? What? Murdering people in their sleep. That's the first thing I thought. There is a lot of K's. Kylery. Well, Callie was with a C. Does an armored bear... What does it have to be armored for? And is that trinket an armored bear? Trinket LOL. Every wizard needs a good rock. Subclass thing. The... A good egg. I like that we're having a nice little talk about it. We haven't really acknowledged it beyond Marisha bringing it up. Bo. Oh my God. Do you think she was dropped on her head? Because she's her. She's just a whole lot of her. Caleb's spell prep is awesome. Do you know Caleb's subclass? It's not just a boulder, it's a rock. Boulder and a rock. Kiri, after that, go fuck yourself. Oh, I'm going to miss Kiri. Kiri's great because it's so unpredictable. When else are we going to see a cute little bird that says fuck you and it's adorable? And I don't know Caleb's subclass. What is it? I mean, I probably do. I'm not quite clear if I do. If that makes sense. Yeza, the halfling man. We're getting more backstory. Yeza. You know I like names. Names are important, see? But you got your rock. I don't think this is going to happen, but how insane would it be if Caleb is actually foreshadowing himself losing his shit and crushing someone's skull in with a rock? Obviously, that's not what's happening, but that's what I'm thinking. All right, I'll go with that one. That's nice. That's clever. The fungal fart. See, that's chaos that's done in a prankish manner. That won't hurt anybody. It's clever. I don't like pranks that destroy and hurt people. 20. We got us a 20. Caleb is a transmutation wizard. He specializes in turning things into other things. Transmutation. Okay. I've definitely heard of transmutation. All right. So it is now the fungal fart, or in sign. The section of Barrelbin. Jungle rot. Athlete's foot. Can Jester really cure that? Jester can get rid of athlete's foot? I mean, I guess it would make sense. Ooh. And she said it like Caleb. She says it just like Caleb, but it wasn't bad. Yes, I love it. Yes, it was his name. I actually enjoy this because this makes it where it's not safe to keep secrets around people. Now we have, yes, it was his name. Here's my take on Kiri, and I love it. But Kiri has to know she's creating chaos because she only repeats things excessively when chaotic things are happening. Now, it could be the emotions of people are getting her excited and she thinks she's doing good. But is she intentionally screwing with people to get reactions? Or is she just into the attention? Northeast of Shady Creek Road. That can cure an affliction. Lesser Restoration is a second level spell. The Silver Quell Ridge. I feel like Silver? It's got to be silver. Hooper Duke. Humperdinck? Lord Humperdinck? I have a feeling that very soon we're going to lose Laura Bailey and possibly shortly after Ashley. We might go from 7 to 5 people at some point. Does that ever happen? You guys could tell me, unless that's spoilery. Do we ever have like just 5? Because I feel like we could lose 2 people like at the same time soon. Hupperduke Way, Rexitrum. Yeah, Rexitrum was like the big ass place. Yeah, I wouldn't go through Rexitrum. I would do Hupperduke. Hupperduke, is that right? Kiri is also a child. You have 4, all 1 point. You have 4 at 1 point. Oh, okay, 4 people. Stormy boy, what is up? Kiri is fully aware of what she is saying, just can't make the sentence without hearing it first. Travis and Laura go to Travis baby leave too. Damn, lots of leavers. Stays in Hupperduke. Yes. Go at her, Talzin. Molly. Like the dwarves? Like 7 dwarves? Yeah, Snow White. That's like the 7 dwarves. Yeah. Even if you're not making this up, that's not even like a exciting. That would be interesting, but it's not like exciting. So gnomes just come out and party at night in Hupperduke? Ain't no party like a Hupperduke party, everybody. Everybody, like and subscribe if you haven't. Is the live stream, is it working? I'm going to check if it's working. I think the sub counter is working live. I think we're going to check the radiators. We got Ninja Master in the chat. Ninja Master, if you are present, we're going to hit the radiators. Anita, I know. Oh, I didn't see it was Anita that asked that question before. Anita, welcome again, my friend. Yeah, stay on the road. Because of Hupperduke Party, don't stop. Yes, because of Hupperduke Party, don't stop. Agent Double X302, what is up, my friend? Present. Ninja Master. Travis and Laura. All right. Radiators. Radiators away, my friends. We're deciding which way to go to get to Hupperduke. Hupperduke. Ninja Master in with the $10 donation on Radiator. I was going to say Radiator Day, but it's always Radiator Day. Ninja Master working to help support the Dwarven Radiator Fund, basically. I feel like I feel like you go to work on Friday to support the Dwarven Forge that we are going to get. Our money exchange, like Armani, in case you didn't know. That's what it is. Oh, she's going to bring up the diamond thing that she talked about in Talks Machina. You got to buy your own diamonds or you don't get brought back to life. That's not good how she worded it. She just worded it. We could either set aside a fund to buy group diamonds or be selfish and keep your own. Yes. Yes. I'm not even kidding you. I imagined a diamond pocket. I didn't think to call it a diamond pocket, but I literally imagined you each have your pocket. You're like, you each have a diamond. Your diamond pocket. Call it your goddamn diamond pocket. And if you want me to bring you back to life and you don't have a diamond, you owe me a diamond. Or you die. I say we pool resources. That's... I think the best way is what Caleb just said. Set aside a fund, and then whoever... My bad. Set aside a fund. Whoever has... If someone keeps screwing around and dying too much, yell at them. Like if someone keeps dying, you're like, listen, dude, you're not holding your own here. You're not helping the team. Yeah, what is she doing? Yeah, what was that? I don't know. We're still in the cart. We're moving along. Isn't this one the Humperduke episode? So Humperduke, is it Humperduke? Am I saying it right? Who is it? Hooperduke? Hooperduke. It's got to be Hooperduke. Humperdink. I keep thinking Humperdink. By the way, Ninja Master, I joke, but I very much appreciate all the donations. Twice to $10 from Ninja Master. I am killing this in honor of your greatness, my friend. Oh my god, I almost just lost everything. But I saved its life. Traveling from the east, heading west. Like upper with an H. Okay. Hupperduke. Hupperduke. Everyone just get a 300 gold diamond necklace. Or do that, like Amelia said, unless people snatch that shit. Crisscross applesauce. What is this? What? I put the stone in the middle of the... Did she get it off? Did she get to draw on it? I don't know if she actually was able to draw on it. I think he slapped her in time. No worries, Jay. I do this because I like what I do. It's Hupper Duke, like Duke. Okay, Hupper Duke. John Forsyth, what is up, my friend? I don't know if that's the first time. It's the first time I've seen you in the chat. Oh no, there you are up there. I see you. I see you. Here is my thing with the bird. Where is safer? I know that sounds crazy, but I feel like we're good enough people. I don't trust anybody else. Like right now, if I found a kid and I didn't know where the kid's family was and it was a good kid, I wouldn't trust anybody else better than myself to take care of the kid. I mean, it might be a burden and it might have like difficulties and stuff, but I just feel like they're a good set of people. They got a nice group. I feel like we should train this bird and teach it how to grow up like this. Am I crazy? Like, it's got to learn how to grow up from somebody. Grow up like us. The cleric resurrection is expensive, but no one appreciates the necromancer's resurrection. It's so cheap, only costs a body. It's a transmuter stone. He'll be able to do stuff with it later. Don't worry about it for now. He'll explain. Okay. Transmuter stone. Am I saying that right? Transmuter stone. It sounds... They're constantly going into extremely dangerous situations that could be easily lethal. I say we make the toughest baby bird ever. Like, what if we just made the super badass child? Like, I feel like that's the best time to train it. 4 years old, make it a warrior. For the Dwarven Forge, teal bird. I don't know what that is. HUF? I don't know if I've ever gotten that denomination. I have 2,000 of them, though. Whatever that is, I think I could see a translator. It looks like it's like $5 or $6, but I appreciate it, my friend, if that is correct. I don't think I've ever seen that. Teal bird. Do you want a teal bird? In your honor, do you want the radiators? Or do you want a chug, my friend? What do you prefer in your honor for the donation? Hungarian. I don't think I've ever seen it. I've gotten all sorts in football live streams. Hungarian. Amazing. For the donation, my friend, I'm going to hit the radiator and take a swig. To Tealbird. To Dwarven Forge. Radiator it. Tealbird, you got your radiator, and here's a swig too. To the dash! Bird, would you like a dagger instead? Any books? Look at Liam right away. Right away. Is there any books? So you could get some interesting things. I would definitely... I feel like Ford should go for that. Pineapples. Do you guys recognize these colors? That's so awesome. Jay's gone international. During football, I would get people from like all over the place during football because some countries were like, we don't get NFL. And I would always stream the games live. I would live stream, I still will, when football starts soon. Usually Sundays I stream the Saints games and we talk for 3 hours like we do with this. But football, if you guys are interested, we'll be doing 2 live streams a week at that point. Oh. But what is your name? Nope, ask the name first. Look at Sam's face. A goblin stole my other one. Well, I need your name. Leatherman. The Leatherman. You guys ever see that skit on SNL with Jimmy Fallon? The Leatherman. Horatio Sands is amazing in it. See, this part is just interesting to dress your character up, basically. To know visually what your dude looks like. But it has no effect, as far as I know, on other things, unless it's Volves. Is Zemni Fields by Zemni, Zemnian? Zemni, it's gotta be Zemnian. She actually even kind of sounds... Did anyone notice? I would immediately start saying, hey, I noticed Caleb's gone, but that would be metagaming. I don't know. Would it be metagaming if when Caleb made it a thing, I brought it up? Because I noticed he wasn't gone. I feel like it would have been because he said it. gator skin. So it's gross. It's fucking... I was just gonna say, how did we... Oh, look at... look at... Super fresh. Look at Laura trying to sell. Laura is amazing because that is how I would act in real life. I would be selling all the time. What? I just got it. I brought it right to you. I didn't want to tan it myself and risk doing it in a manner you don't approve of. I wanted you to do it all yourself, all your way, homemade. Laura immediately is in like she's already scheming. Three gold pieces. Done. Where do I sign? 3 gold pieces. You don't know who I am. Has Coco moved at all? I don't think she's moved since the stream started. Yes. I want to buy from you just because you sound amazing. That's interesting. I want to buy a kit that repairs carts. I mean, we do have mending, but we didn't have mending. All right, get some tents, a repair kit. Get a 5th. Yeah, get all 5 tents. I would definitely take the 5th one. They're 2-person tents. What if we have friends? What if we feel like giving Frumpkin his own tent? Just because it's awesome. We killed him enough times. Here's your own tent, Frumpkin. I'd take it. Yeah. Done. Sold. Good for me. I don't want to think about it. Like, literally, I do trucking for a living. I have a removal company, a moving company, so to speak. Part of it is overhead. I would happily pay 25 gold to not have to think about repairing the truck when it breaks down. It happens all the time. I probably have a truck breakdown every month just from normal wear and tear. Jay, would you like to learn more about each of the classes or subclasses, or do you want to be surprised? I kind of dig going into it little by little, but when I learn it, I gotta retain it basically. Covered wagon. Plus 40. Yeah, 40 gold. It's 30 gold plus the 10. I mean, should be 2 gold. I feel like that would be the cheapest. Bamboo. I was going to say the bamboo actually wasn't a bad idea if they had it. Yeah, I think you could throw something together. If you have the canvas and everything else, I think you could. I've assembled things similar. I've literally made canopies over trucks. Like I literally was just saying, I have dump trucks that have canopies over them that we built. Some are better than others. Some are just some plywood thrown over two side rails, but it works. And that's kind of what they're doing. Just throw something together till you get what's great. Upgrades. 40 gold. This dude. Stop saying it. Stop saying the name. Okay, cool. Just thinking in my head about videos you could watch. Once things come out, I want to learn more. I don't know. I feel like I kind of like rolling into it anonymous, like not knowing. Yeah, Ford hasn't said shit. Caleb's over there doing something with a stone. Talzin and Laura are over here doing their thing at the shop. Knott's kind of just had a little side thing with Caleb. I haven't heard anything from Yasha. Yasha has been so quiet, I almost forgot she was here. Not much of a shopper. When does this actually end? Because I always forget to look with the art. It's right around 3:44. So we're almost at the 1 hour mark. There's been some friction. Han Booker Helper. Han Booker Helper. You need to get him to react to Joe Craps' Guide to D&D. Is that Joe Craps? I've not heard of that. Bet you're looking for the football season. I am highly looking forward to football season. I'm a massive Saints fan. We are in all sorts of rebuilding. But we finally get Michael Thomas back after like 3 years. He's been injured for 2 seasons. And then we lost Drew Brees in those 2 seasons. Double rainbow. Double rainbow. My God, double rainbow. That brings back memories. I remember people at parties frigging watching Double Rainbow on the loop. I've heard of that, like, very few. Alichi, like, once or twice I've seen or heard of them. I know what he's talking about, but I had not heard of them until recently. Good talk. Absolutely gold quality guides. A true gem of D&D content. Joe Cat, Joe Crap. Watched them all about 10 times at least. Seems like you'd enjoy it more knowing while watching than being confused. Maybe I'll check it out. Because there isn't a lot of stuff that's surprising enough. Labenda Swamp. Up. All right, we're going east. We're going the Hupperduke one. Silver Quill Ridge. We're going east. We should have got some stuff for Kiri. I would be dressing Kiri up. Like, you know how people take their kids and they put them in like fancy outfits or something? They put them in like adult clothes, but they're little kid versions. I would be dressing Kiri up. Like, but in crazy shit. Like dwarf armor, like fucking armor and shit. I I mean it's probably heavy, but she'd get tough. Like what if I decked her out in like giant furs? All burlap. Couldn't join today, but I'll catch the VOD. People have done it before. Oh, Pistols O'Brien, what is up? I didn't realize that was Pistols. Pistols, tomorrow I'm going to finalize it, and then I will email you, my friend. The door Hero Forge. Did I just hit the mic? All right. 4 caravans crossing our path. I would assume they're just people crossing our path. I don't think it's anything bad. I wouldn't think it's people cruising down the main road with 4 carts. I think it's just some people. All families just traveling. Look at that. See, they even made room for us. They even let us go. Sounds good. There are at least one other guy who went through all his vids with reactions. Have a good one. I just want to make sure I don't miss. Thank you. I think it's just. I don't think anything's out of the ordinary. I feel like it's just families traveling. Let's say, like, hey, how was. Yeah. This happened last time too, where we were driving by them and then we started yelling because we just kept making distance. Yes. Up there he goes. So he did stop. He did stop. Gonna work on art commissions, but I'm listening. Yeah. I don't think there's anything. I think they're just scared people. There's probably some shit going on up ahead and they don't want to be any part of it. He said, "Yep, we just went through, didn't stop. Take care." Like, this guy does not want to be bothered. Clearly is phased by us even asking. I don't think they're in danger. I think they are just coming from some shit. I feel like shit's getting bad. Yeah, something's not safe, but I mean, that's our lives. Our lives aren't safe. Everything we do is a freaking fight. But I mean, that's why we do it. Why? Well, let's go with it. Yeah, keep going with it. Nugfrat. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know where, but we've definitely Nogvarat is definitely something we've talked about often. All right, let Sam ask questions. Let not ask questions. Can we keep asking questions? We're, They're saying that we have a month. Okay. Oh my God. We've already done one of the two and are halfway to the next one, I'd say. And we've only wasted a week. We're great. Oh. Do we stop? I mean, we do have tents. We do have tents. See, I've asked this before to you guys, and I know probably what the answer is going to be. But in role playing games, if you had a tent, some games had a cabin, you had better things that got you more health and stuff like that. I'm assuming none of that matters in this. Whether you have a tent or you sleep outside, you still heal equally, correct? Who said that last one? That's like the first time Ashley spoke in so long. I feel like Ashley has been sidelined. I legit forgot about that. Also, hi guys. Forrest the Runner, what is up? You can get exhaustion if you rest poorly. Liam could grow a hell of a beard. It's all a ruse. I'm trying to think of. We have about 55 minutes, 40 minutes. No, 55 minutes. I'm wondering, the reason I bring up the time is I'm wondering if we engage in battle before we even get. Laura's out. She's like, nope, not having any part of this. Yasha doesn't talk a lot, especially in the first half of C2. If you sleep on rocks or extremely uncomfortable, you get a point of exhaustion, basically disadvantage on attacks and ability checks. Tents absolutely help. What am I thinking of? Old school final perception checks. Oh, well, they're watch. I think it was Final Fantasy old school where you had tents and then cabins. You'd get like full health when you achieved higher levels. Yeah, I love it. Yes. I want not to go sneak on over. Thanks, Caleb. All right. We got Frumpkin on not. A one. I constantly say how not rolls good all the time. Well, Sam constantly rolling aces. But that was actually an ace. It's a one. That's an ace. The problem is, if that is something bad, which it probably is, we're in trouble. And not, I mean, at least not has Frumpkin. Oh. See, Frumpkin could be in danger because of Not's 1. Oh my god, and he rolls a 2. Did someone ransack it? You saw a hump. So, is there commotion? Is there noise? Is it someone being robbed? All right. I dig it. Or is someone being robbed right in front of us? I am assuming it's a trick. Chent. Chent. I don't think I've ever met a Chent either. I already hate him. Yeah, like what do I see? Chent wants to know what's going on. Chent, he has Crocs on. Abercrombie and Fitch. Yeah, I'm looking in the cart. What was around the cart? Anything of value or anything? What is in the cart? There's got to be something around. This is so bizarre. He's not a good dancer because he's a white guy. Oh my god, look what he's doing. What is that? That's the, what is that called? That's got a name. I can't remember. I'm not a dancer either. But that has a name. Who is still dancing? All right, so someone just fired a friggin' bow at us. Switch to the Cabbage Patch. All right, so we're engaging in battle. We are keep. Do they know that Chent wasn't Chent? Because you rolled a 1? Is this because... I honestly did not think it was going to be anything like this. I thought it was going to be somebody in need of help. How many is it? What is it? Knots hit for 6. Not, I mean, 6 is like barely a quarter of knot. Not even a quarter. Not even a quarter. All right, are we going to get a board? The fact that he's not bringing out a battle map. Chent is still dancing. Knott's illusion. I love it. Keep Tal'dorei. Will Wheaton was driving the cart. Spread and flank. The way she said that sounded bizarre. Spread and flank. Spread and flank. Spread and flank. It sounds like a butter or something. Natural 1, natural 20, 14, 14. And not. 16 hits. Not a lot of damage. They're not giving a whole lot out. I mean, 2 hits for 10 points on not is not too shabby. It isn't like they're hitting him for 20 or 30. I mean, the Marrow were halving us with one turn. We lit up the area. Invoking duplicity. What do we have that? What is the lights called? The globules? Dancing lights? Dancing lights? I feel like when we light up the area, we should get a battle map, unless it's going to be something we take down easily. The fact there isn't a battle map is making me think it's not very challenging foes. Or is he getting up? Oh. Oh my God. Damn, all 3 hit. 6, 6. If it's another 6, that would have been the devil's number. 666, 12, or 667. 19 plus already at 10. Not is down to 11. 7 to Molly. Do they know Molly? Oh my God, they know Molly. They know Molly. Why did he hesitate? He said, stop, stop, stop. Not out of fear. Almost like, oh shit, it's Molly. But Lucian? What was his other name? Lucian? What was Molly's other name when Cree and them were with the gentleman? Lucian? Bad Luck Bandits. Yeah, like, woo. Lucian or Nonagon. Nonagon. Yeah, Nonagon. Chent is now doing the... Do they see this? Do they see that Chent is going crazy? I'm picturing like the Sims video game. They're part... They are part of a group that Molly, prior to Molly, was part of. See, I shouldn't Molly... I feel like Molly should have immediately been like, wait. I feel like Molly should say or do something so we know what's going on. $12 damage. Key point. I love it. I love it. It literally was like a freaking kung fu movie. She snuck in, got him, and then laid him down and then incapacitates him. You have to go like, hop. Natural 20. She literally just martial arts stealth this man down. Trev. I remember Trevor, but what are the odds? It's leather armor. I'd say we're even. Well, he just got shot, and we're even. Hey, I ain't gonna rag on Laura for trying to get something. I already said I'm the same way. We're even. Yeah, Colt. You know the drill. You know the drill. Take off your pants and walk away. No pants for you. I like how Talzin's dealing with this. Molly. Yeah, keep the cart. Yeah, I see. I'm going with Molly in the sense we want to establish that we are like Robin Hood type people. We don't want to be complete shitty assholes for no reason. We want to be liked by all in some way, or at least respected. Am I wrong? I feel like we should be keeping everyone happy. That's like Robin Hood. Robin Hood was respected by well, it wasn't respected by everybody. I mean, counter Will Wheaton. Counter Will Wheaton. Counter Will Wheaton. I'm mixing my beers. We have about 40 minutes left. All right, so they really aren't giving us too much, but it's hey, I think it's I would give them money. I'm not kidding. I'm with Talzin. I would reward them for I don't know. That sounds crazy. They just shot at not. I kind of feel bad. Am I wrong? Why do I feel bad too? They literally shot at not. Probably would have killed her and stole all our shit. And somehow I feel horrible. Maybe it's one of those things like we'll make a difference. We're going to make a difference. We're going to make you think twice next time. This is a good talk. What are you doing? It kills your brain cells, Sams. I think so. He goes, I wasn't. She goes, oh, that's great. She goes, that's what they are, though. They're bandits. He goes, well, I wasn't saying they can't rob other people. He is right, though. Liam is not wrong. Here's the thing. If you are that bad, where you are constantly running into trouble, you shouldn't be in that line of work. What the fuck? Whoa! After what Talzin just was trying to get by. Oh my god, and he rolls a natural 20. Are you shitting me? Molly was just trying to get through to them that maybe we should handle this differently. He has pissed himself. The problem is now all those dudes. Caleb went a little far. Look at Marisha's face. See, the problem is that dude is going to get shit on by all the other bad guys now. He's going to look like he's like just got pushed around wildly. Look at Marisha's face. That's it. I feel even worse. We literally stole 7 silver. That's the price of like a couple rounds at the bar for us. Oh my god. He had nothing but 7 silver, but because he rolled a 20, he also found out he should get himself checked. We should save this dude's life and make a story of it. Kiri. Should we say something? I mean, I feel like we have. Should we start intervening, honestly? Like, it's funny and cute, but like, if we're seriously going to take care of Kiri, Have Bird Will Travel is the name of the episode. Should we start telling her, like, that's not how you talk? We're going to start whipping you with a belt on the butt if you don't stop. So Jester got pants. Jester got pants. We got pants. Caleb's running a scared straight program. Caleb's either not enough or over the top. But Over the Top is also a Sylvester Stallone movie, which I enjoy, so I'll allow it. They're horrible friends. Horrible friends. 30 minutes ago, you were pro child soldier. I am still pro child soldier, but maybe infuse a little properness, like a how to speak. You don't go running through. I think it's cute when it's just us, but she's running through like. I mean, well, hey, in that I guess in that situation, it's not the worst. It is kind of an. I just don't want her to start thinking that's normal behavior. She just runs into crowds of people. I kill people. I mean, people might think it's cute, but it's also demented for a child. Who wants radiators? I'm thinking maybe we'll do one more radiator check before the end. We got about 30 minutes. 30 minutes or so. Yeah. Yeah, what is I think we should drop I'm trying to be jovial. Those child soldiers need some discipline. They do. I gotta get a Kiri shirt. Kiri's been on long enough now. She's earned a shirt, right? I gotta go check out Kiri shirts. Possibly Callie if Callie's coming back. Radiator check. Pantsless with a crossbow. That should be the name of the next Tusk Love. Pantless with a crossbow. I would buy it. Flapping away from the cart. What proper usage of wording? Flapping away. Kiri is going to be an Eldridge Knight someday. I frigging hope so. I'm going to see if Kiri has a shirt similar to this. What color is the cart? Should we just take... Let's use that cart, the lumber from that cart. Maybe they just said this, but if they didn't, let's pick the better of the two and then use the lumber from the other cart to assemble the dome. The Volvo of wagons. I knew something was up because we never got a battle map. The fact that Matt didn't bring out a battle map or gesture towards getting one, I'm like, something's up. Either we're going to decimate these people or that happened. I didn't know that was going to happen, but it seemed weird to me that Matt didn't immediately go, I got a battle map. I almost feel like he should have fake got one to throw me off. Bidet just got here. Dark Wolf, what is up? Campaign 4 character, the next champion of the Raven Queen. Kiri, the great Kiri. Does Kiri have like another title? Is it like Kiri of the Mimic Birdies? As they rise. Ooh. City built into the mountain. Minas Tirith. I like looking at their faces. As soon as I think something's face worthy, I look at their faces. I could feel myself making a face, and I look at faces. Something's going on in the bottom row. Dappled. Yapple. Dapple. Beautiful. Hupperduke is way more amazing and cool than I imagined. Did we know this? Were we aware how beautiful Hupperduke was? I literally, the name Hupperduke, I literally pictured some like hole in the wall kind of town, like a bar that you like to go to, but it ain't nothing special kind of thing. And this is where we said gnomes party at night. If this is true, could we party our frigging asses off with gnomes? I'm down. Let us party with gnomes. I'm down. Let us get shitty with them. And it's a big place. He said he said like 1,000 buildings, did he say? And it's built into the mountain. I don't know what that has to do with gnomes. I was thinking dwarves, how they. And look at Laura's face. You should see the art of Hupperduke, Jay. I'm going to check it out. She is not a mimic. Kiri is known by her warlord title, Corpse Cleaver. Can't beat Zadash and Nicodranus, but definitely number 3 for me. Damn. Hupperduke, number 3 for Agent Double X302. And they're an agent, so they've probably been around the world. Nah. Not podunk by any means. That's what I thought. I thought it was, that is a great way to put it. What I just said before, I was thinking like a podunk town. So this place is wild. I love it. I'm down. I want to see Nicodranus. Nicodranus honestly sounds like something I'd enjoy. Sam is dying. Everyone, moment of silence. Sam Riegel's choking. What is that? There's ash on the ground from what? Blacksmithing or something? What was that? I didn't quite understand the end of that. There's ash on the ground from settling of things? Is it sediment? From the waterfall? I don't know. Hupperduke. How come I feel like we have not heard of Hupperduke until recently? I remember all those cities, all those places except Hupperduke. Well, all right then. All industry. The Idleworks shelf. I feel like this is one of those places where everybody pulls their weight. It seems like everybody, no one jokes around, everyone pulls their weight. They all are a working bunch. I like it. That's how you get shit done. That's how you keep things clean and running smoothly. The Blushing Tanker Tavern. Caleb and Bo knew about it beforehand, obviously. Ow, sorry about that. Hupperduke has been mentioned early in the campaign. Bo found it on a map and found that. Oh, okay. In my head, I'm thinking, I feel like we would have made fun of it at some point, and that was probably it. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Look at this. We got all sorts of greatness. See, they're all hard working. I feel like they're the working type, though. Are they? They don't seem like they're like enslaved or anything like that. I think they're just hard working summa bitches. I love gnomes. I thought it was Jester that did that. Work hard, play hard. They're Smurfs, basically. I dig it. I like it. We're building weapons of war. The war machines. Don Cheadle is going to be in the next one. They're going to build a giant Don Cheadle. Love it. Siege towers. I've seen them many times. They are building all sorts of craziness. Could we buy some shit? What could we buy that we could use? I want a battle wagon. Could we have them custom build a battle wagon? Oh my god. Guys, I'm sorry. Right now all I can think of, I would totally commission them to build me a battle wagon. Cannons. I want it. I want it. I want one now. I want to go up. I'd be like, how much? Tell me a price. I want a battle wagon. I want everything. Everything. Do you guys see behind me? There's a battle wagon. The Robin Hood Men in Tights battle wagon from the Kevin Costner movie. I have it back there in the box. That's what I want. I'll show you guys after. Remind me after if you want me to get it. It's right next to Groot back there. I don't know if you can see it. But there's a Robin Hood Prince of Thieves battle wagon. And it literally is made of like trees. I mean, that's not made of trees. It's plastic. But in the movie it was. It's not a lucky feat, Bo. Nine. Nine. Look at little Coco over there. Daniel O'Day, what is up, Ray? Ray in the chat. Damn, I've never learned that you don't start at 9. Damn, I'll never learn that you do start at 9, I'm assuming. General testing ground. Is nobody thinking this? Not you guys. I'm shocked that no one in this group has immediately been like, guys, we should build a freaking battle wagon. I feel like that's immediately what I thought. Almost out of work, Ninja Master. Take your time, sir. We'll be here. We got another 20 minutes at least, and we're going to talk. We're going to talk. My favorite character was an arcane domain rock gnome named Wicket. He was like 500 years old with a Coke bottle glasses and a massive beard. Man, I miss that dude. Wicket the Ewok. Wicket W. Warwick was his name. Triple W's. Not yet. Make a persuasion check. How about that? How about you make a frickin' persuasion check? That might be triple horseshoes. Lucky Charms. We're speaking Lucky Charms. I go to Duke with more funds. I go to Duke with more funds. I come back with more guns and ships, and so the balance shifts. Ray. I probably read that wrong, but I jumped back in because I thought I was missing something. The Luck Feet band. A lot I hear. The Luck Feet. Oh. He said before to Bo. I am pleased we came this way. I honestly did not expect this. Ray, do you like? I just raised the bar and put a distraction. Did that go off? Did something go off? I don't know what that noise was. Something just made a noise that I've never heard before. What is this? I thought there was going to be something. It's just a lift? Yeah, hold the elevator. I just want to make sure something went boom, 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 like it was done. It honestly, it sounded like when the thing moves. Is it the rave? Is it the rave? Are we going to? Oh my god, we are going to the gnome rave. Are we going to a gnome frigging... Are we going to a gnome party? Hupperduke gnome rave. I think we really are. My favorite gnome rave. Or race. Guests of Ophelia Mardoon. That one. I mean, I don't know if we're going to... I mean, let's just roll good. It looks like Travis rolled good. Ford's going with it. Ophelia. I feel like a 16 was pretty solid. He did not give a shit. Let us get on, man. Come on, man. Listen to Laura. Like a flare? Firecracker? Yeah, it's like a flare gun. I love Ford rolled pretty high. I thought he might actually get away with it. Instead, the guy was not having it. He's like, yeah, get lost, dude. Give me a name. I need a name. What if she's like, I'm Ophelia? I just happen to be Ophelia Mardoon. Self-deprecation. We're the Mighty Nein. You might have heard of us. We're friggin' awesome. Kind of, yeah. That is accurate. I want to know what this person is up to. Yeah. Risa. Risa. We usually always get a last name. What's up? I find it odd that Risa only gave us the first name. Am I thinking too much into it, as always? Or is she being like that other dude? Is she being like that dude? She's very nice. Is she at the end of all this going to be like, I expect, yeah. Is she going to be like a travel agent, so to speak, where when we're all done, she's like, pay me. You got to pay me. I'm your guide, basically. It could be something like that. Slap bracelets. Her last name is Briarwood. Dun dun dun. Can't believe we already are in Hupperduke. How much? Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Marisha doesn't trust her, and Laura doesn't trust her. Everyone has an angle, but she could just be a party person. I know people like that. I know people that are like, yo, I'll help you out if you just like let me hang with you and buy me some beers. Literally. Yeah. It could totally be that. It could totally be she just wants to party with some new people and doesn't have money for booze or like I'm down. I know people like this. My life has brought them to me. However, I've also been robbed by people like this. I ain't saying it is always like that. There is a very good chance she is looking to rob us. You always keep an eye on the person, like Laura said. So you keep an eye. But you roll with it and you have some beers. Sometimes they're on the level and it ends up a great story, a good time. I am down. I mean, we got them. I'm totally down to find out. I am crazy. Duh. Beautiful. Anyway. Anyway. Poor Risa. She thought she was the crazy. Lazy. Lackadaisical folk. That's what I was saying. These look like hard working types. I dig it. Drinks is a great idea. What time is it right now? I feel like we're right at quitting time. Oh, currently empty. What time? Have we gotten a time yet? Because I feel like There is a festival every night. Every night there is a festival, and it's about to kick off any minute. By the way, like and subscribe if you haven't, everybody. There's almost 50 people in the chat. Please like the video. We're going to be done in about 5 minutes. It's over. And then we're going to talk. We're going to talk after that. I have a feeling. I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like right before this ends, Matt's going to be like, the lights kick on, a disco ball drops, and people start going crazy. But I also could be wrong. Look at Not going to town on that flask. I could be totally wrong. I don't know what time it is. Real close, dude. See, everything, like, I'm trying to think of what I'm thinking of. There's a movie or a show where everything looks like a ghost town. Like a tumbleweed blowing, and as soon as quitting time starts, boom, the party starts. I used to live that life. I used to work 2 jobs right out of high school. The second I got out of my second job, it was like, meet you out the bar, and I drank till I went to sleep. Pointing over there. The Silver Core. Welcome to Hupperduke. He said that multiple times. Why is that? There's something up with these buildings. Is it just they're like stacked on each other, oddly? Is he trying to make it sound like because they're always working, they don't have time to maintain their own homes or something? Or, I don't know. I feel like there's something way... I just feel like there's something... He keeps mentioning that. Now... I choose. I like the way she put it. I choose to. Don't think I have to live on the bottom. What I want to know is, if it isn't quitting time yet, why is she not working? Why is she talking about lazy, lackadaisical people and she's chatting it up over here? Yeah. But you offered to party and take us around. You weren't doing a job. What's your deal? Something's... Motley group of assholes. Did you get fired? I don't blame Bo for asking if she got fired due to the fact... Yeah. Are you looking for a wild place to not sleep? The blushing blood, the gushing tankard. gushing tankard or the blushing? Oh my god. That's a totally different. Sundown. Oh shit, here it goes. We're kicking off. Bo is the one that told us this, and she seems the most surprised. Break time. Quitting time. I want to hear. What are they going to say? Quitting time? School's out. This is so funny to me because this is what I would do. I would work a 9 to 5 and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday go to the arcade 6 to 12. And then I would go right to the bar and close that shit out. You brought us to Florida. Oh, so we don't even get to know how it looks. We don't even get to know how. We just get to have like a little taste. But at least we got the taste. I felt like that was what it is. What am I thinking of? What TV or movie? Like, I'm thinking of something specific where they literally had something similar. And they walked the streets and it was like tumbleweeds. And then as soon as it hit quitting time, it filled up like instantly. All right. Ashley won't be here, they said. And if Laura pops, we're not going to have Laura either. Or Travis. Will's been offset trying to curse his dice. Thank you, Will, for ruining our lives, he just said. It's the fireworks extravaganza. All right, we're going to see Matt play it out. Thank you, Matt. I always got to acknowledge, Matt. It's goodbyes. Is it Thursday yet? Good night, Matt Mercer. Thank you, my friend. All right. Let me lower this window back. Coco's barely moved, which is amazing. But, all right. Let me go to the chat. So, first off, Have-Bird will travel. I thought we were going to have a lot more dealing with Kiri as far as her actually possibly leaving the group. I honestly started thinking the way this was going in the beginning of the live stream, I thought we were going to make a deal like, all right, if we find somebody, we'll give them Kiri if they look responsible enough. That didn't come up again. We pretty much brought it up. I feel like we're split. And the fact that the episode was named Have-Bird Will Travel, I don't know. I felt like it was going to have a lot more to do with that. But it doesn't seem like it matters right now. It seems like Kiri's going to be part of the group. I spoke my piece in that. I said, I don't see why we have to give her up. Unless like I just said, if we find somebody that's very willing and able, then by all means, we don't take her with us. I just feel like in a world like this, in the middle of war times, we're not going to find those people. Maybe we will amongst the gnomes. They're hard workers. Next episode is one of my favorite episodes. We'll look forward to you watching it for the first time, Jay, says John. Let me just confirm here. Ashley Johnson just said she will not be here for this next episode. And I am to understand that Laura is already over 9 months pregnant. And you guys just told me that Travis will take a break with her. So, if Laura pops this week, the week of this, obviously, then we will only have 4 people live. That's so interesting to me because normally we have 3 and 3 at the least. And then sometimes Ashley Johnson, sometimes a guest. But even when Ashley wasn't here, sometimes we'd have a 7th surprise or an 8th. Now we might be down to 4 people very soon, at least like 6. If she stays with them, she will absolutely die. Next episode is one of my favorite. Oh, I already read that. Not till episode 25. Okay, so she is here next. In The Simpsons, there's an episode where they go to the gay steel mill. We work hard, we play hard. Do they really have that? I never watched Simpsons past a certain point. I watched it from Tracy Ullman. I used to watch the Tracy Ullman show growing up with my brother. That's where Simpsons was first shown before it was even a show by itself. I watched it from then all the way till about, I don't know, probably like season 15, somewhere around there. And then I kind of just started doing other things. I mean, it was half my life at that point, probably way more than that. But I haven't seen them all, and that is hilarious if it is. Please react to Sam's ad of episode 26. It's so funny. I do all the ads at some point. I'm doing them in pieces. Her due date is like 2 or 3 months, I think. Oh, in like. So did she lie? On Talks Machina, she said that this week made 9 months she was pregnant. Did she exaggerate or did I hear that wrong? I'm almost positive in the last Talks Machina with her and Travis, I said, holy crap, her belly is massive. And she in that episode said, I am just about to hit 9 months pregnant. So I don't know if that was accurate. Later, guys. Have a good night. Forrest the Runner. Take care, my friend. Clever on Talks. She said she was over. On Talks, she said she was over 9. Yes. But funny episode. Shouldn't we tell you about the episode? Oh, I mean, you honestly, you guys, here's what I'm going to do. I got to pee so bad. I have drank 7 beverages and have not taken a bathroom break in over 2 hours. So let me go pee real quick. I want to just repack this, go pee. You guys let me know. You guys discuss and find out whether or not I should know when she pops. I don't think that's much of a spoiler, knowing when she won't be here. It's almost like I could prepare for it, I feel like. Also, like and subscribe if you haven't. There is a subscribe counter now. You can see it. It is working actively. We have gained 3 subscribers, I think, since we started. I think I need like 300 more and we hit 20,000. So help me out getting to 20,000. I literally feel like once I got to 19,500, it has been so slow to get to 20,000. I feel like it has just went to a crawl, which is hilarious because I feel like I hit other things like so quickly. So I'll be right back. Give me a second. Come in here. Come here, Baba. Go up there. I'm back, guys. I'm just going to get the cats up on the bed. Yeah, look. Here you go. Come here. Here you go, Papa. There you go. You're all on the bed. Yeah, Coco. Here. Come back at that. I just want to make sure I don't drop it on the floor and they go crazy behind me. Oh my god, is it frozen? Maybe that's what it was. Oh my god, the cat cam froze. Is that what went wrong? Why did the cat cam freeze? How interesting. Oh wait, that's not that. That's that. Where is the cat counter? I mean the cat camera. For some reason, I just realized it's frozen because you guys can't see them. What occurred? Let me remove this. Let me see what happened. Video capture device. For some reason, it's not detecting the camera. That is in. I'm just curious. I'll be right. I'm right here, guys. I just want to see why this shut down. For some reason, the camera. I think for some reason I didn't push the battery down all the way. Let's see. I don't know how this happened. Let's see. We're going to get Sammy back up. I remember before I was like, something went off, and I don't know what it was. It was the cat cam. For some reason, the camera turned off. And let me just put it back. Sammy, you don't have to be right up on it. Yeah. Let me see. I don't know why it turned off, but oh well. Do you want to keep them up? Discard that one. Let us go back. Image. Yep, there it is. Now I don't understand. I don't understand why the only thing I could think of is that I didn't push the battery in all the way or something. But we got Sammy back. I'm looking at the thing and I'm like, why is Sammy not moving? Why is Sammy frozen in time? But there we go. Now you got a Sammy cam. Sammy was sleeping anyway. So here we go. Now we got Sammy. Let me go back to this. All right, guys, here we are. Ninja Master is in the chat, obviously, with a $5 donation. One more for the road, Ninja Master. You are the man, as always. We're going to go. I just got a fresh one over here. Just got a fresh one for you when I ran out. I'm assuming we're still here. You got to run. Do you got to run, Ninja, or you're gonna hit and hang for a bit? Because I'm down to, it's like not even 11:30 yet. I think we're gonna go till about 11:45. So we'll talk for about 20-25 minutes. You guys, let me know. Good night, Forrest the Runner. I think Forrest is out. Don't read the chat, Jay. I think the dude might have corrected it if there was something I shouldn't. But here we go. Radiators, regardless if Ninja is leaving after this or not, we're going to radiators. So radiators, and then we'll continue. I was going to blow it over there, but then I said, no. I said, no, Jay, you don't do that. I yelled at myself. Meow. I see Ninja Master meowing. Welcome back. Some spoilers are in the chat, so don't read. I'm going to assume, Jay, it's my personal opinion that it's not a spoiler to know when they leave, because it doesn't ruin any kind of surprise. You'll learn about it in the first moments of the episode. Yes, I agree. I agree. Let me know what episode she leaves. I honestly think it's better I prepare than don't. It's one of those things, I've said this before in shows and TVs and movies and stuff, how if I don't know, I'm going to continue to bring it up. It's one of those things, I can't help myself. If I know something's approaching, I'll just bring it up every 5 minutes. Like, hey, I saw Laura make a face. Is she going into labor? Literally, that's what will happen. Every 5 seconds, I'll see Laura. I'll think she's going into labor. And then, like, it'll be a thing. There was something else. I mean, you guys have probably been down that road with me. But there was a show that I was watching. And I probably told you guys this story. But there's a show that I used to watch. I can't remember what it was. It might have been Battlestar Galactica. I feel like it was either Fringe or Battlestar Galactica, but probably Battlestar. And at some point, people were like, yo, we're just going to tell you this never happens. Because every other episode, you're like, I feel like this is going to happen because of this, this, and this. And then you'll give it up for like an episode or two, and then you'll go back and you'll be like, you know what? I'm going back to that theory. So at a point, even though people were like, we're never going to tell you because we like the theories, I think they got mad that I wasn't establishing new theories. I was so confident in this one theory that I just stopped establishing other theories. And they were like, you need to establish other theories because what you're saying is wrong. And I don't blame them for things like that. So it's one of those things in my mind where till I see her actually pop a baby out, I'm going to think every second she's going to go into labor. Episode 25, I saw it. So we got episode 25, which, if I'm not mistaken, is what you guys just said is the episode Ashley Johnson is leaving. And if Travis leaves with her, we're going to have 4 people. I wonder if we'll do something interesting, but I would also think that we wouldn't do something too interesting because then it's like we are lacking half of our party. I don't know. I feel like he could either go one of two ways. He could either not punish them, but basically make it exciting by only having 4 people to have some crazy side story, Fight Club free-for-all kind of thing. Or it'll be like a filler episode because we don't have half of our group. I don't know. I could see Matt going the other way. I could see Matt easily making it out to be like some huge craziness. Hey. The cats are creeping on the door. Go up on the bed. I think it's one of those things. I think once the allure of the bed and all the toys and the catnip and everything, I think once they got used to it, now it's not as exciting anymore. It's like day one, they're thinking, holy shit, you cleared off the bed and we have a plethora of toys and catnip everywhere. Then like by the second or third week, they're like, yeah, we friggin' get it, buddy. You want us to dance around like we're your goddamn clowns. And now they're sitting on the floor. They're literally sitting on the floor by the bed. Like they're almost like, I think Coco went back. Coco realized she's not going to get fed for 3 straight days if she doesn't start acting. Act. Dance. But no. I think they literally just, it's like they got tired of it already. But here she goes. She's back up there. Bo's got charisma for 9 people. JB, I like that. We'll never tell you a theory if wrong, only if it's based on wrong information. Yeah, honestly, sometimes I will ask people, sometimes I'll be like, listen, I just want to know, because if this is the case, then there are some times where I come up with theories where it could go off into like insaneness on another level. And it gets to a point where I don't want to keep digging deeper into something that isn't even possibly the case. So sometimes I might ask. I haven't done it with you guys yet. I feel like I've done it like twice. And I'm like, if it is something that is going to spoil something major, then don't tell me. But I kind of just want to know if this is the case with this before I continue to rack my brain for 5 years thinking it is something it's not. But it's just because my mind goes crazy. Like you guys often say, like I said in this one, I'm like, hey, why didn't this girl say her last name? That makes me immediately not trust her. Like they're hiding her last name. And that might sound crazy. But I watch so many shows where things are important like that I think I've told you guys this, but right now I'm watching Almost Human. And that and Person of Interest are so twisted with what you're supposed to assume of people that I drop my guard down because I think I'm being too crazy. And then it ends up being crazier than what I thought. So it's almost like I have to stay on my toes and constantly guessing and or not guessing, second guessing and questioning everything everyone does. I'm constantly thinking that because there are too many shows I watch that count on that kind of attention to detail. So if I drop my guard down for this and something happens, I'm gonna never forgive myself, and it makes me drop my guard in other things. And my whole life is like that in business and everything. So I have to stay on my guard and never trust anybody ever in the world except little gnomes named Rosita. What was it? Not Rosita. Rista? What was her name? Rista? I think it was Rista. Night Jeff Lundy is going to sleep. Das Grove said good night. Clever name I made. I just finished rewatching Battlestar yesterday, LOL. I had never seen it before. I'd finished it on the channel. Every episode, if you're interested, if you're a fan of Battlestar, on Patreon, every single episode, in full, including the miniseries, unedited. I finished it like a couple months ago. First time ever seeing it. Amazing show. I think it might be the most frustrated I've ever gotten during a show on several occasions, but in a good way. Every episode, I remember going in like, oh, here's this fucking show. I fucking hate this. And it was like my hour to scream and rant. And it also probably was odd timing because I was in the midst of it during the election. So everybody in the world was on edge with the election, and I was watching Battlestar, which is very political based stuff. So it was like, I loved it and it was great, but I feel like those reactions are probably golden. At some point, someday, I will probably edit them up for YouTube. But right now, they're only on Patreon. Also, I don't know who keeps recommending J by the P&H, but if you're still here, I'm going to politely ask you stop buying the P&H. It's like trying to learn how to play football, but reading the playbook, reading the rule book. What is that? Also, I don't know who keeps recommending J by the P&H. Without playing the game at all, it's more confusing than helpful if he isn't playing D&D. BSG ended in such a weird way, felt like such a drop off in writing quality. I would agree. I thought the last season, we don't want to go into spoilers, but my biggest problem, which probably is the case with most people, was Starbuck. How they handled Starbuck was so ridiculous to me. I was jaded, to say the least. Kiri is Root, or I'm assuming Groot, maybe Groot. Player's Handbook. That's what I thought. Player's Handbook. Whoa! What are you guys doing? Hey! What is happening over here? Hey! What are you doing? Oh my God! They just had a fight. Hey, Sammy, what are you doing? What was that all about? Guys, you witnessed it. Who instigated it? Who instigated the fight? Cat fight. Who instigated the fight? I always think it's Sammy, and you guys would have saw it first. Somebody check the tape. Who fought who? Because I always assume it's Sammy because Sammy's bigger, but sometimes I've caught Coco being a sneak, and Coco will go after Sammy and make it almost like look like she's up to, like, I feel like she knows. I feel like she knows that people give her the it was Sammy? Okay. Damn Sammy. What, he just jump on her? Agree they are references, not teaching materials. BSG last season was during the big writers protest. I am one of the really old school. I love Battlestar from the 78. Joe Crap is better than PHB. I'm just pouring some alcohol in a bottle because I like to drink it out of a bottle. If I could drink alcohol from a bottle. But yes, Starbuck turned from a badass tomboy, well, whatever she was in the end. Yes. The only other problem I had with Starbuck, which, I mean, I guess you can't explain, being as she was what she was in the end, whatever that was, like you just said, was at some point they also made her out to be like she would just like hook up with anybody out of spite. And I can't like blame her, I guess, because a lot of dudes would have done the same thing. But I almost feel like she did it for the wrong reasons and it made her look trashy. And she got a reputation not for like she was a badass. I still thought she was a badass, but I feel like she got a reputation for being more trashy towards the end because of the way she did it. Even though like guys did the same shit she did, I feel like the way she went about it, she was like in your face about it and like, if you don't like it, fuck you. And I get it, but at the same time, I feel like it pulled her character down. If I could save booze in a bottle, it looked like Coco swatted, but Sammy was blocking the camera shot. He definitely pounced though. That's Jesse Dobby reactions in the chat, my sister. Catherine, like now Sammy is literally dive bombing under the bed. Coco went under the bed and Coco's tiny enough where she can manipulate into spots that Sammy can't get. But Coco is right over here trying to get out. And every time she pokes out, Sammy's like gunning her. What are you doing? Yeah, go up on the shelf and be good. He's going up over here in the window now. I'll see what happens with Coco. What's up with you? What's up with you? What's up with you? You got all this energy? He's just a big bully. Now he lays down and sits in the window like he's the king. Like he's a goddamn king. Good night, everyone. See you next week. Amelia, have a good night. I've got 3 copies of the PHB. My original, the one that came with the box set, and D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond was I also know there are Battlestar spin-offs, but people told me they're not as good and none of them connect to the original. And I hate when shows do that. I love, even if it's just in little small ways, I hate when they restart the world or just don't acknowledge anybody. I want to know, like in this, so far we haven't got a whole lot, if anything. Well, we did get some stuff, but the things we got were very subtle. And then there's even things that tapped into Calamity. That's the kind of stuff I like, where it's subtly referenced. And if you know the world, you get extra stuff. You get an extra emotion in an episode or something like that. But it's not like what it's all about. You don't have to know any of it. You could totally just bypass it if needed. Because then it allows anybody to just jump in and catch up and do whatever they want. Ninja, Master, I know we already did. I think you're still here. If you are, I'm preparing everybody. This will be the last Radiator hit. And then we got about 10 minutes. I'll shout out everybody, do our closing statements. The cats are getting rambunctious, probably because Sammy wants to eat. I fed him like an hour before we started, but I think he gets like a little piggy now, and he wants his food. I do not know the show, by the way. Ashley Leaves, episode 26. Okay. Episode 26, Ashley Leaves. This reference, the references are more meta in Campaign 2. What's that? I heard another cat. I think it's Dobby. I never read books. When I have a specific question, I just Google it. Yes! I could be wrong. Yes. Joe Cap video. Yes, Joe Crap video. What is Joe Crap video? I mean, I know what Joe Crap, or the Will Wheaton Dice Curse video. What is, did someone say something about Jay? Do you want, oh, there we go. Jay, do you want to watch a quick Joe Crap video to see if you like them? It's only a couple minutes and it's super fun. Like now? Like right now? I see Joe Crap. Yes. How's the plan? I haven't watched it yet. How's the plan? What is the plan? Am I not seeing that right? How's the plan? I don't know. I'm hitting the radiators. If the Ninja Master's in there, crap guide to D&D. Oh, Ninja's here. Do it like now. A crap guide. I just don't know if I could do it with you. Like, I don't know if I could put it live without getting in trouble. If you're interested, don't feel peer pressure. No, I'm totally down, but I probably won't be able to let you guys see me watch it while I'm live. That's the problem. If I react to it and post it, it's different. If I just watch it, I don't think I could show you guys. I don't. It's one of those things where it's a gray area and I don't want to get in trouble, but I could watch it. But then you guys would just be seeing me watch. I mean, but you could sync up. I guess you could sync up. It's up to you guys. I'm totally down for watching it. We can watch along, do it on mute. All right, send me a link or tell me where to go. I'm down, because I said we'd talk another 10 minutes. I'm down. We got the cat cam. That's your short. Yeah, we got the cat cam up. Ooh. That would be weird. I'm here for it. Yeah, somebody tell me. What would you get if you gobbled down sweets, eating as much as an elephant eats? Which one should we start with? Give me one that isn't crazy long, and I'll tell you. I mean, I don't know. You guys must have one that you could agree upon. One that's not 15 hours, por favor. How to DM? Do the wizard one. Do the wizard one. Which one should we start with? Do the wizard one. I just want to go back while you guys decide and see if I could see what the name of that girl was. I asked it in the chat, and I want to see if people answered it when I ran away and the cats were eating each other's heads. Risa. There it is. Nuck and Futz. Others probably answered it, but I see Nuck and Futz with the win. Risa. We didn't get a last name. Somebody, I think it was the dude, joked that it was a Briarwood. I'm pretty sure that was a joke. What are we watching? They're picking a Joe Craps episode or something. Something related to Joe Craps and the D&D guide or something. I was debating between wizard or races. Player sheet is too long. Races or character sheet. Well, since it says player sheet is too long, and the dude was between wizard and races, let's do races. Maybe we'll do races. Wizards is shorter. Races is good start, I think. Wizard is shorter. Character sheet is 15 minutes. Hello, Sammy. Hello, buddy. What are you doing, Bubba? Did you eat your sister? What happened? Did you eat your sister? Is she in your belly? He keeps laying on the floor. Races. All right, what do I type in? I'm just going to type in races, Joe Crap. Let's see. Races, Joe Crap. That's what I'm typing in. The new player, Joe Crap Guide. A crap guide to random shit. All right, the new player, Joe Crap Guide. Joe Crap's Guide to D&D. It's got to be that. Whoa. All right, a crap guide. We got alignment, races. All right, we got races. I see it. Races is fine. Wizard is 2-ish minutes. Races is 5-ish minutes. Oh, wizards is, I see barbarians. I see wizards is over here. I mean, we could do, which one do you guys, I'll let you guys choose while I take a drink and we hit the radiators one more time, because now I'm gearing up for something else. Races or wizards? I'm good either way. You guys tell me. Races or wizards? We're going to have a vote. The hell was that? Oh, the box fell on Sammy. One of the boxes fell on Sammy. Races or wizards? You guys tell me. Everybody, we're going to vote. We're going to hope Sammy doesn't jump up on my desk. Go on the bed and put on a show for the nice people. And don't eat your sister. Eating your sister. Sammy, where'd you go? You're scaring me like you're going to jump on the table and not... Oh, he laid down. He laid down. Barbarian is my favorite. Barbarian is only 2 minutes. Barbarian is really quick. We're going to vote, everybody. Cheers. Thank you all for joining. I mean, we're obviously going to watch the video, but thank you all. After it's over, we're going to watch it. I'll give you my opinion, and then we're going to go through the chat, say goodbye to everybody, and then call it a night. Because it is almost midnight, and I've been up since 2 o'clock in the morning doing Prey. If you guys haven't seen it yet, check it out. It is very good. It's only on Hulu. Predator 5, titled Prey. I thought it was awesome. I thought it was definitely worthy of being in the top 3 Predator movies. I would put 1 and 2 still above it. 2 around the same greatness, just for different reasons. But 1 is still... But go check it out. And it's on my channel. Edited up. The entire movie edited up. And then the after credit scenes. So check it out. Like and subscribe if you haven't. And it looks like Races won. I see a lot of Races. Wizards, the song. Barbarian's my favorite. I didn't remember which one I think is funnier. Wizards for length and introduction. Races let's do Races, but don't be misled. It's his pure musical video. The others are, only musical video. The others, okay, I got you. It's not a very topical Joe Crap video, but very cool. Can you put up a poll if you can? A poll. Oh, a poll. I'll do polls next time. I honestly have never done one, and I don't know if I could figure it out quick enough. Let's do Races, but don't be misled. It's the only... Okay, I got you. It's the only pure musical video. Okay, so you're saying this one is a musical video, so don't be misled by its content. All right. All right. What is happening? As soon as I go to pause it, it switches the window to the back arrow, and I keep hitting the back arrow. So it's almost 6 minutes. I'm going to show you guys... I'm not even going to bother with the clock. It's 6 minutes. You guys can get the gist of it. I'm going to do 3, 2, 1. So everyone jump on. It's A Crap Guide to D&D 5th edition Races. On YouTube. It's free. Go get it. We're going to jump into this real quick. And then Sammy is going to... Sammy, come here, Bubba. Everybody look at Sammy. He's so cute. Sammy's getting very rambunctious because he wants to get fed. Like Sammy will sleep for 8 hours straight as long as you feed him like every 3 hours. He gets up, waddles over to the bowl, puts his head in it, he inhales everything, and then he goes back to sleep. But if he doesn't have food or can't access his food, I locked him in the room because he's hanging out with me and he's got to be part of the show. And Jessie lets her cat run around because they don't get along all the time. But, anyhow, I'm off on a tangent now. Here we go. We're going to do 3, 2, 1. Everyone, thumbs me up. Thumbs me up if you're ready. Races, A Crap Guide to D&D, Joe Crap. If you have any other questions, ask my assistant over here in the window. His name is Sammy, Samwise Gamgees. Sammy, the inhaler of snachos and food. Of snack-os and snackos and food. I think he said snachos. Snackos. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So you picked... All right, then. Now, does he do that the whole episode? Does he sing the whole... I mean, I know you said... Asimar. Yasha. Bugbears. I know centaurs. I am quite familiar. Changelings. I know them. Dragonborn. Half Dragonborn was Callie. Whoa, that's really loud. Why did he sing this one? Out of curiosity. Fearbolg. We've definitely... Genasi. I don't know if I've heard that one. Waterbenders. Githraki? Githyaki? Short stacks. Does he... I'm assuming he does all the drawings too. 8 feet tall, have steel for their balls. Is that accurate? Ford's done that. He said no when he died. Races. All the races. Is it almost over? Is that half? Oh my god, that's like half. What is the elephant dude? What's the name of the actual elephant dude? The gentleman is Genasi. Oh, Kenku. The Kenku. We've heard them. Kobold. I've seen them. Loxodon. Locks up, and I saw the dude in the chat. Looks like Magikarp right there. Minotaur, obviously. Hey, it's very informative. Tabaxi. Clearly, tieflings. Turtle. Triton? Did he say Triton or Triton? I'm trying to take in everything. He's so quick. Simic hybrids. Warforged. There you go. Don't have to eat or breathe or sleep. Pretty amazing. I want to see if there's anything else. Honestly, very cool. Triton. It's a Triton. I was going to say it didn't sound like Triton. Triton? I thought I heard Triton. Very cool. But you're telling me that it's not always a song. Let me go to the chat because I already asked some of these questions. The gentleman is a genasi. Maybe I did hear genasi. After I said it, I'm like, I feel like maybe I did. I feel like maybe we did. I believe the gentleman is a genasi. This entire video is one big flex. Just because he can. LOL. That's why he did it. Gentleman is a water genasi. Loxodon was the elephant people. Kiri is a Kenku. Okay, that's right. Kiri. I thought in my head I was like, wasn't it a different bird? But I guess not. NGL will always love my grudge. An unkept high elf. An unkept high elf. Or Pasadon. Also, Elohapt. Triton. We have a Warforged player, massively OP, but he's awesome. If you have time to do the wizard, please. The Loxodons in Exandria were renamed due to copyright issues. The Loxodons are they the Elephants now? The Ella, whatever this is, Ella, I don't know. I sent you the link on Patreon. If you enjoyed it, I definitely recommend watching the full playlist. Matt even makes a guest appearance in the DM video. As far as I will do other ones. Maybe I'll do some in a reaction. Maybe I'll react to some. I like when I do them in reaction form because then I can put them on and you guys can see. I'm always afraid of doing things live because when you do it and you edit it up, you post it and YouTube tells you if it's safe or not. So you can post it up and you're good. And if it's not, they tell you this is what you got to correct. When you go live, you literally are at their mercy. If you mess anything up, that's why I'm always very afraid. I told you guys, I've already been suspended twice on live streams. I got suspended for Game of Thrones way back when I started YouTube because I showed an image in a mirror. I had the television in a mirror behind me. Like part of the image was showing in a mirror and it got taken down like in 10 minutes. And then football, I think I forgot to turn off the volume during the commercials. And I think my band was like a commercial, like a song in a commercial. So it wasn't necessarily the commercial that got me flagged. It was a copyrighted song that was in a commercial on a commercial break. I didn't hit pause on the volume and I walked out of the room to use the bathroom or something. And when I came back, everything was off. And both times, 3-month suspension, unless you could prove they're wrong. And you can't be like, I'm sorry, I forgot to hit pause when I went to the bathroom. They're like, no, that doesn't work. And the whole thing with the mirror, they were like, no, we flat out, you shouldn't have done that. You should know better. And I learned and I never did it again. Loxodon and Exandria are called Pachyodons. Tabaxi and Exandria are now called Qatari. All right, so we got Qatari and Pachyodons. Oh, there it is up there, or Pachyodon. Ray said it. Also, Elohapt. I feel like it says Elohapt. But he also mentioned in one of the class videos. Excuse me while I cough. Oh my God, Sammy is like totally sprawled out, and Coco finally came out from under the bed. You're gonna see her in a second. She's jumping back up on the bed. Well, there are Tabaxi and Exandria too. Qatari are specific to Marquette. Good night, you all. Sleepy time, Das Grove. Have a good night. But yes, maybe I'll react to some of these. They are very enjoyable. I'm curious to see what one's like when it's not a song. When it's a song, it's amazing, and he obviously did a great job. But it's almost like you have no time to talk or you have to like really focus because there's no breath. So when people are interviewed or talk, they're like, let me think about that. And it's like at a nice pace, like Talks Machina. They just like kind of kick back and relax and they answer questions. That dude was just spewing out knowledge for 5.5 minutes nonstop. But very cool. I definitely dig it. On that note, however, guys, I think we're going to roll through and say goodnight to everybody because everyone's cutting out. Looks like everyone's ready for bed. It is 5 minutes to midnight. It was nice. We got to do a little extra Joe Crap video. But everyone's heading out. So, Ninja Master, we're all heading out. Here we go. We're going to say goodnight to everybody. Starting from the bottom. The Dude JB, my moderator. As always, thank you for all your help and greatness. T Hero, John Forsyth, Agent Double X302, Ray, Double G Gideon Gamer. Clever name I made, Ninja Master. Ninja Master with 25 in donations today. I salute you, my friend. You get the rest of this chug. Here we go. Private. This is a 10-minute silence for Ninja Master. That was for Ninja Master. Teal Bird with five. Was it Teal Bird? I'm pretty sure it was Teal Bird with a $5.17 donation from Hungary. I think it was Hungarian. Thank you, Teal Bird. Kathira Trueblood, the hiking Viking who was able to join us for an entire night because of his DM or his campaign getting canceled. Thank you for joining, my friend. Daniel O'Day. Colvin, always, not always, but 99% of the time in the chat first. Das Grove already said goodnight. Nuckenfutz. John Forsyth, I already said it, but I'll say it again. Ray, I just don't want to miss anybody, but I think I might have got you all. Everyone at least that's been in here in the last hour. If I missed you, say Jay, what the hell? CJ Cook. I think I missed CJ Cook, but he's and D. Hey, I made it. D, I didn't even see you in the chat. So D, I'm happy I went that far. Let me just make sure. Michael, I did see you and I did not say your name. Good night, everybody. Is it Friday yet?